pandemic has had a major impact on nearly every aspect of our lives, including the way we travel. Here to give us some insight into that shift is the CEO of RV Share, John Gray. So John, before we get started, tell us more about your company.
So RV Share works like a Vrbo or an Airbnb for RVs, in that we take people who have an RV and connect them with people who are looking to go on an RV trip through an online marketplace where you can kind of come to the website, find RVs that are drivable, towable, delivered, really whatever you want. We have over 100,000 RVs available all across the country.
That's such a great idea and so timely with the pandemic, of course. So what are some of the biggest travel trends that we're expecting for 2022?
So each year we do a survey to look at kind of what we expect in the upcoming year. And three things really popped out of it this year. One was that people are ready to get back to travel, to resume pre-pandemic frequency or even expand that to make up for lost time. The second is that outdoor travel is really at the forefront of the consideration set now for people. People want to get out, they want to spend time in nature with their families. And half of our respondents said they're planning to do a road trip or an RV trip centered around nature this year. That was 70% for the millennial demographic. And then the third one is that the work from anywhere movement is big and it's here to stay. 3/4 of our respondents said that their consideration to travel, a key consideration, is their ability to work remotely. So a lot of people are able to work remotely, and they're taking that time to blend their work and travel schedules together. 40% of respondents said they have more flexibility to work remotely post-pandemic than they did ahead of the pandemic.
Those are all interesting numbers there. Now, let's talk destinations. Where do we expect travelers to head?
So we expect travelers to head to the classic destinations, the national parks, Yellowstone, Yosemite, the Grand Canyon, Great Smoky Mountains, places like that. We're also seeing people take on some new trip types, like replacing cruise trips to Alaska with RV trips, making an adventure of a trip to Disney by taking an RV to Disney and then staying at Fort Wilderness, which is on, pretty much on site there at Disney. And so we're seeing a lot of use cases like that. We're seeing people take RVs to music festivals, get them delivered, have the owner set up the RV for them so they're staying in a nice air-conditioned place with a clean bathroom and a kitchen while everybody else is sleeping on the ground in a tent.
Awesome. Well, John, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For WKYT in Everyday Kentucky, I'm Andrea Walker.